It's safe to say that Dwarf Fortress is one of the most complex simulation games ever created. A game where you manage your very own mountain home of dwarves, leading them to prosperity or failure. Now, when I mean this game is complex, I mean it. Every single world you create has its very own history written with thousands of historical figures unique to that one world. Not to mention a combat system where combatants can chop off fingers and punch teeth in. But most importantly, Dwarf Fortress is a lot of fun. And today, I wanted to increase the fun factor by leading my dwarven expedition to one of the most inhospitable and evil biomes in the world. A freezing, terrifying tundra where any piece of dead matter reanimates into a zombie, and a place that frequently rains blood, turning it into a ravaged hellscape. Will my 7 dwarves survive this expedition? Or will it end like a nightmare? The only thing that strikes true is the Earth. You have arrived after a journey from the mountain homes into the foreboding wilderness beyond. Your harsh trek has finally ended. Your party of 7 is to make an outpost for the glory of all of Udi-Bilat. There are almost no supplies left, but with stout labor comes sustenance. Whether by bolt, plow, or hook, provide for your dwarves. You are expecting a supply caravan just before winter entombs you. But it is spring now, enough time to delve secure lodgings ere the polar bears get hungry. A new chapter of dwarven history begins here at this place. Room lucid, strike the earth. Anyways, welcome everyone to a funky little game called the Dwarf Fortress. And not only are we playing a funky little game, but we're in a funky little biome. This right here is a terrifyingly evil biome. It's a tundra, there's not much left, and the only things you will find are dead things. Anyways, today we are joined by 7 unlucky dwarves. Udib, the miner, Ubdul, the leader, Aban, the carver, Ingiz, the metalsmith, Aban, the stonecrafter, Momuz, the farmer, and Moldoth, the peasant. And joining them on this journey are the corpses of once alive beasts and animals alike. An entire pack of reindeer bull corpses. And they're not too far from our colony. So, that's a massive pack of zombies and there's only 7 of us, so the only thing we can do right now is dig for our lives. So immediately, what I'm gonna do is dismantle the wagon. Set digging orders to go right into the earth. I don't exactly care where yet, I just need to get the hell out of the surface. So we're gonna go dig a nice little hallway down and a big room to help us out. And now all we have to do is wait for the miners to get their stuff together and pray that the zombies don't get any closer than they are. Oh yeah, did I also mention the sky is also raining human blood? But you know what? It's just quirky. It's just extremely quirky. I really hope they can dig this hole quickly. And once they do that, we can begin with the other thing. Actually, we're gonna do that right now because time is of the essence. We are immediately going to set a stockpile so we can get everything down below and wall ourselves off so we don't have to worry about what lurks on the surface. The quicker we do this, the less of a chance that we will all die horribly. So let's go plop this stockpile down, and after that, our friends should be able to move stuff down. The one thing that I will say is that we will not allow corpses or refuse down here. Mostly because this is an evil biome and that means any dead creature will get up eventually, which includes animal parts. So if I chop off like a hand, that hand will get back up and it is a very messy deal. Matter of fact, we're going to be leaving our camels out on the surface because they are a liability to me. Sorry little guy, but you really can't come down here. Okay, I think we got everything just about stockpiled. There are a few bits of fungi wood, but for the most part, we've gotten everything down. And that right there is a reindeer bull corpse coming after us. Okay, I'm sorry, random yak bull, but I think we're gonna have to lock you out. And now begins the fun part. And by fun, I mean whoever is left out here is gonna die horribly, so I hope everyone is inside. But what we're gonna do right now is wall off the connection outside. We are going to fare much better down here in the depths than we ever would staying on the surface, even if we starve to death. So let's hope that these two can build it very quickly before the bulls get in. There we go. Just like that, we're safe. And now we have to worry about not starving to death, but we really saved our own skin here. Now that we're down here, the fun can begin. First of all, I'm gonna mine out this section here for future workshops. I'm gonna dig down here a little bit more up until we reach some stone, and then I can build out some nice barracks, which is right here. So we're gonna build out a square and then a connecting hallway with some rooms for our dwarfs. We do have to think about all of their needs, and so doing this right now is gonna be perfect for us. There we go, we got 8 rooms, and because we're probably not going to be getting a lot of surviving migrant waves, I decided to make the rooms a little bit bigger to help out our nice little colonists, especially when they are pretty messed up from the human blood rain. I mean, for good reason. It's literally raining human blood outside right now, you know, not exactly the best vibe. But aside from that, another thing I really want to build right now is a nice old farm, so we're going to be doing it on this level here. The quicker we get these plump helmet seeds down, the easier things are going to be for us later. And while that's going on, we can go ahead and designate a carpenter workshop here with the mudstone. Bulk making beds so our little guys are comfortable. Up next, we're going to be setting up a nice little farm plot down here so we can really last the extra mile. We're just going to be planting some simple plump helmets, and then down over this way, we're going to be setting up a couple of stills. Thankfully, you can till the soil here, or else we would all die horribly, and the plants that we did bring can be grown underground. And lastly, we're going to be setting up a stoneworker table, so we can go ahead and make some doors for the rooms. Ah, you love to see it. Progress. I'll let you all know when we're done with things here. At the very least, it's better than whatever the hell is going on out there. And would you look at that? We completed the rough outline of the rooms, and now we can do a couple of things. One, I'm going to designate plump helmets to be grown inside this farm at all times, because that's what we're going to be living off of. Building a nice still so we can brew alcohol from said plump helmets, one should suffice for now, using up the mudstone. And lastly, is build out all the bedrooms. And boom, we got ourselves 8 beds. Not enough doors yet, but we are crafting those slowly upstairs, and the farm is also looking good. Not bad at all. The only thing that we really need to worry about right now is, you know, kind of making the place looking a little bit more nice. So I am gonna start queuing up some tables and thrones so we can make ourselves a nice little dining room. I guess I'll see y'all in a bit, and we're either gonna be starving and dying horribly or thriving down in our nice little underground community. Though there is one problem. You see this camel right here? If I'm not mistaken, this camel cannot survive underground with the rest of us, and it's also sickly and weak. And because this place is evil, if this thing dies, it will haunt us for the rest of our lives. We're gonna make a tiny little divot right in here, mine it out, and I think we're just gonna shove the camel in there and wall it off. If it resurrects and becomes a zombie, it's not gonna be my problem unless someone breaks that wall. Listen, it's a liability, and I really don't want my entire fortress to be destroyed from a simple mistake like that. Oh yeah, look at it. Did you see him? He's asking for food. We need to hurry the sun up, like, right now, please. Because if this thing dies and it comes back, I don't think anyone's gonna be able to fend off a camel. They're drinking and sleeping. Okay, I can wait a little bit. But one thing that I will do is create a military squad right now. And this is where Moldoth comes in. This guy simply isn't a peasant, because this peasant is a proficient mace dwarf and dodger. I knew that we were gonna come across a couple of zombies whether I liked it or not, so, you know, having one person be good at fighting, it makes me feel a hell of a lot better. So let's give him a nice kit, and, you know, we'll have him on standby just in case if that camel does resurrect. There we go, he's got a mace and a shield, so he's all set just in case if this camel goes haywire. And there we go, Ubul has finally dug out this nice little grave for our camel here. There we go. We shoved it in the corner, and now we're just gonna wall it off. I am so sorry, little one, but that's just how it is. Okay, and that's all of the threats taken care of. Currently, we got a bunch of dwarves up on table duty, so we're gonna be crafting up a very nice dining room soon. But I am liking the design of it so far, and judging from everyone's half-baked reactions, I think we're doing pretty well. We really need some damn tables and chairs now in order to complete this up. Okay, it is now early summer, and the tundra that once was white is basically a sea of blood. It's really messed up, but the one good thing that we have going for us right now is that business is booming. Okay, we got people in our craft dwarf workshop cooking up some good stuff, our farm's going great-ish, maybe? I think it's still going pretty good. We got our dining area built out. It looks pretty nice, and I think people like it. No, this guy's literally just interested in a fine door, but it is what it is. What I'm trying to say is that I think I'm prepared enough to try and risk it if a trader does come by. Now, we have this extra tunnel here, and if I dig it out a little bit more, we will be golden. So I'm going to add it out by an extra layer, and up next, I am going to be constructing a drawbridge with a lever system. Once we do that, if we see a trader come by, we can plop in a depot, and it will be golden. Hopefully. That is if one of my dwarfs is fast enough to pull it off correctly. I hope he is. And while we are building it, I can go ahead and inspect some of the statues our people have made. Like this statue of a shad. Still pretty cool though. This one is of 2 shads. Aban really likes his shad. Oh man. Now that we got the drawbridge set, all we need is a quick old lever. And why don't we place it right next to the camel corner? I mean, it's a nice little divot, and it will just make a lot of sense. There we go, and once we get that, we can connect the two, and I hope that this thing will work out. If it doesn't, that's gonna be extremely disappointing. I'm getting really lonely in here. There we go. Now, hopefully what should happen is if someone pulls said lever, we can see it work out. We pulled it, and hey, would you look at that? The bridge goes up. Okay, yeah, we're doing great. Let's pull that again and build ourselves a quick little trading depot. It does seem like we are gonna need to build it out by 1 more. Aw, dang it. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Some migrants have arrived. Oh, what a terrible time for that, buddies. That gives us a whole 10 population instead of 7. Now, where are these poor bastards? Oh, they're right at the entrance. Well, it's a good thing none of the zombies got you. There are a couple of Eagle Man corpses out and about. Pretty scary stuff, if you ask me. Anyways, I think we'll be able to just squeeze them in here. So let's go set the burrow again, deconstruct the wall, and then seal it right back up after. Boom, let everyone in. It's like we were never even there. Okay, back to your stations, everyone. We just picked up an extra doctor, a miller, and a clothier. We're definitely gonna change your profession, sir. For now, let's build a big old drawbridge and get this thing actually connected with the trading depot. And now that we have new migrants, we gotta make some new rooms. This time we're gonna go a tiny bit smaller though, because I don't really care about these people as much. There we go. And would you look at that? We have struck native platinum. That is really nice. Where did we find that again? This stuff is good. Like, really, really good. And seeing how we're surrounded by zombies at all times, we can turn that stuff into some really brutal maces. And thinking about that, I think we should make ourselves a blacksmithing area very soon. For now, though, we just gotta cut out some new rooms. Ooh, and we have discovered an expansive cavern deep underground as well. Oh yeah, check that out. Let's go see if there's any nearby creatures. No, still the Eagle Man corpses. And also our two, our 2 animals have finally gone missing. I think they starved to death. Well, one thing's for sure. I definitely want to wall this whole zone off. The last thing we want is like a random goblin in the caves to get out and, you know, kill my miners. So we will plop one there. but I am thinking about using the floor fungus as a nice farming zone. It's going to take a little bit to secure, but if we can pull it off, we have ourselves fresh water and as many goodies as we need. Well, there's our camel corpse. I feel kind of bad for that. In a couple of days, they probably will get back up to try to murder me. Good luck getting through the walls, though. That's all I'll say. Now, before this camel comes back alive and I forget, I should go build myself a quick old trading depot. Seeing how we built our first trading depot, I think it's about time we start constructing offices for nobles. Because I really want to know how much stuff we have. Because I want to turn Besmar into our bookkeeper. Here you go, buddy. You got a new job. And not only that, I think it's also time I create a metalsmith area. So we're just going to do a nice little room right in there. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the reason why I am making this metalsmith up here is because we did come across some coal down in the mines, way down here. You see this? This is coal, so we will be able to power our forge without using wood. So the three things I need are a metalsmith and a smelter, both on opposite sides. And tell you, would you look at that? Our camel's back up. It's just now that it's undead, and it's probably going to start rotting very soon. Well, it's good to see that it's doing alright. And I'm guessing that also means our yak bowl. Which probably isn't good, because if the next migrant wave comes in, they're gonna have to fight off a zombified bull. Oh god, that's not good. That's not good at all. Well, I guess we should keep tabs on that and hopefully get them through the drawbridge area at this rate. It is the safest. Oh, it does seem like we do need to burn a little bit of wood in order to make charcoal, so I can make coke from this coal. That is pretty sad, but we do have a stockpile of wood left, and I think it'll be well worth it. Life is going great, by the way. You know, we got nice little offices set up now. I don't see how this could go any worse. We can actually look at our stocks as well, which is fantastic. And thanks to Momus, we should be able to power up this furnace to make a bunch of coke. I don't know how much we can make, but I guess we'll see, right? I'm just going to repeat that and see what happens. And hopefully, after that, we'll actually be able to process down this platinum into weapons, armor, all that good stuff. Although it is a grim reminder of the winter hardships to come, the supply caravan from the Syrup of Bucks is a welcome sight, their eyes alight with the anticipation of inspecting the splendid products of your industrious crafts dwarfs. Oh my gosh, okay, that's big. The only problem is if they might get murdered by the random bull and the zombies outside. We gotta get these guys in right now. Don't worry, random list of merchants, you're gonna be okay. First things first, we need to mine this out ASAP. And just like that, they're mining it out. Let's hurry up and see if those merchants come in now. Please get inside. And hey, here they come, I think. That is definitely not what I need. That is that same yak bowl that we've found before. Okay, no merchants. Ah, no! Someone pull that right now. I cannot afford to have a yak bowl run through my entire colony. If the caravan handles it, we can do business, okay? It's kind of like a quest in that regard. Oh, they're fighting. They're 100% fighting. Oh, Lord. You got it, Axe Dwarf, buddy. Come on. You got it. They're just dishing it out right now. I don't know what that means. I don't think that's good. No, that is definitely his corpse on the floor from that yak bowl. We should have entombed it like the rest of the freaks. Now we're gonna have a zombie up here. Oh, this is where it snowballs, everyone. This is not good. This is not good at all. Let's see. The axe dwarf seems to be punching, scratching, and hacking at this thing with his battle axe, tearing the guts. The battle continues for a little bit more. He hacks it in the head, tearing apart the muscle, lodged firmly in the wound. Did not do anything. I have improved my shield. This was not satisfying. He continues to hack it in the head. I gotta give him credit where credit is due. But it seems like the bull got a good hit on his head, twisting his neck, tearing apart the fat, tearing apart the upper spine nervous tissue. lost hold of the iron shield and kicked him right in the head. His head collapsed from the yak bull. I think that little mistake is gonna cost us. Now, instead of just normal, stuff, how's everyone else doing? Did they win? Okay, I think the other guys won. Like, I don't see any more zombies here. Okay, they won! Because it does look like they fought off a bunch of undead reindeer bulls, but the swords dwarf just hacked their corpses apart. So if we can get them inside the freaking place, but the yak bull is right in front! Let's just pull the lever really quick. We got our friend here, ready to go. If we can get those merchants in, that's gonna be good. Come on, you merchant! You're almost there, you idiot! Come on! Oh, no! It's that stupid yak bull! Back at it again! Oh, we need to shut the gate. You know what? We're gonna do this tomorrow. We're gonna do this tomorrow. Pull the lever, please. For all that is holy. That yak bull is getting awful close! Oh, okay. I'm gonna end it off here. Obviously, this whole trader kerfuffle did not end up well. We're doing fine indoors right now. It sucks a lot because I would have really enjoyed checking out, what they had up there. But this yak bull would absolutely kick our butt. So we're gonna stay in here. Anyways, I think this is a good spot to end the episode. We might find a way to trap this yak bull maybe in the future, kill it somehow. I don't know. Our colony is going great and we are surviving, so that's all that matters. Anyways, if you guys have liked this episode, be sure to like, favorite, share, and subscribe for more. And before I go, I'll show you what I built so far. Here's our nice little workshop, stockpile zone. Down here is our little farm, still doing pretty damn good. Offices, don't know yet. Bedroom / dining hall, and down here are just random mines. So far, really good. And with that, I will see you all later. Peace out, everyone.